In fall of 1996, Chilean newspapers and entertainment magazines became aware of an inspiring story of a young 20-year-old American writer of Chilean origins that had made it big in Hollywood after his first English-written novel had been sold for an outstanding $1 million. One of the newspaper's articles points out the story sounded as if it was straight out of a fairy tale. The story was truly inspiring. A young college graduate finishes school and makes the bold decision of pursuing his dream of becoming a professional writer. He moves to Los Angeles with only $2,200 in his pocket and the determination in his heart to make it big in show business. And against all odds, he succeeds. And to the fortune of Chilean news media, the young writer will be traveling back to Chile soon, the birthplace of his parents and his former home, the country where he spent most of his childhood and teenage years. The name of the writer is Gonzalo Lira Lopez. And after being away for over 5 long years, he returns, once a failure with no friends and rejected as an aspiring writer. He comes back as the prodigal son with success under his wings and a fat check to prove it. Or so it seems. Gonzalo Lira, The Deconstruction of Coach Redpill, an American Parasite. Chapter 2: The $1 Million Writer. In late 1997, Gonzalo Lira was back in Chile, once a loner, rejected aspiring writer, now an accomplished novelist who just signed a profitable contract with an American publisher, but not just any publisher. Gonzalo Lira had signed a contract with the prestigious Putnam Publishers, the same publishing house that had produced classics like William Golding's Lord of the Flies, Norman Mailer's Deer Park, Vladimir Nabokov's Lolita, and Mario Puzo's The Godfather. Gonzalo Lira performed a series of interviews for several Chilean newspapers and magazines. The first interviews described him to have an incipiente timidez, foolishly timid, with a bit of shyness that slowly disappears as he begins to talk. Lira's attitude visibly changes as the dates of the interviews advance. At first, he seems candid with good spirits, but slowly turns presumptuous and outspoken. In the first interviews he made, Lira tells the amazing story of his life right after leaving Chile in the early 1990s. And so the tale begins in 1991